Good morning, everyone. This is September the 20th, Friday, 2024, and we are in BBA first semester class, and this is BBIS. It was BBA last year. We are in BBIS first semester class, and this is the second day of the semester. And before the camera turned on, we were talking about, I said you maintain a good note copy. Then let me tell that you should get the book also now. And there is a shopkeeper at Kirtipur. If that is comfortable to you, or else once you get your official email, maybe today, I will email the soft copy to you. Or if you mail me on this address, in my reply, I can mail you the soft copy. This is my, come in. This is my personal mail. You won't communicate on my personal mail later on, but for today, you can just send a greeting mail to this, reminding me to send you the soft copy. And as I reply, I may attach a copy of the lesson for you. And third, if you remember, I said you buy a spiral diary. I said you buy a spiral diary like this one. Can you give it to me? Or even, wait a minute, I need a smaller one, which is more manageable, or let's say, okay. Yes, somebody called me? You called me? This kind of diary. And then I said, you will maintain your academic journal. What is that? Academic journal is a copy or diary where you record what happens in your college life day by day. For example, you came here last Wednesday. If you have started keeping a journal, then your page will record what time you came. You will start telling, right, you woke up in the morning. Today I woke up time. Then you record what things you did. Do not write about anything which you think is too private for you. Don't share private things in your journal, because your English teacher might read it, right? If you want something not to read, don't write, okay? Or you can use your code words if you want to. Don't name people, use initials, right? If you want to talk about someone, write an initial. Why do you disclose their name? Because your opinions about them may be different, right? But I want you to neatly record what is happening in your academic life. Now, you record what is happening. Second is you reflect. What is reflection? Reflection is expressing, is this yours? Yeah. Reflection is thinking about the topic. Reflection is expressing an opinion about something. Reflection is, I'll again repeat, thinking. And reflection is very important in life, because the habit of reflection develops your wisdom, develops your intelligence, makes you sharper, makes you wiser. Great scientists, scholarly people, they reflect. What is reflecting? You have done something, you go back to that event, recall it, and you decide, was that good I did? Was that bad I did? Why I did? How I did? And this reflection allows you to understand how I should move ahead. Right? And I have found that many students do not practice reflection. And in my class, I decided that you keep a diary and you record the facts and reflect. It is the second day at LSEM, Now reflect on LSEM college and pass an evaluation, pass your judgment. How you feel at LA coming here for second day? How you feel? What's the impression? Reflect on this teacher. Reflect on my habit. Comment, judge, no problem. I will never be biased against you for the opinions you have about me. Never. I will never be biased against you for the opinions you have about me. You can criticize me, you can judge me, you can advise me, you can recommend something that I should do, you can tell me, sir, don't do this thing, I'll read that. Okay? Fine. So I said, maintain a good note copy. Then I said, maintain an academic journal. Then I said, maintain a book. 3. Then I said, if I write something on the board, copy it in note copy. Then I said, if I say something, as I'm speaking right now, use your intelligence, use your wisdom, use your mind, use your thinking capacity as a filter and decide what ideas I say are valuable. If you think what I say is valuable, note down. If you think what I say is not so valuable, let it pass. Right? Is that okay? Now let's start the lesson. So the first lesson, I won't explain the syllabus. I've already done in my videos, you watch them, you will understand. There are assignments. In the videos, I explain topics. At the end of the videos, I say, okay, hold your pen. I say, take your copy. Then I say, write this question in the video. And I speak slowly. I dictate a question. Then I say, now answer this question. Then I say, when you come to my class next day, bring the answer. And you follow that. Follow that. I won't remind you in the class. Follow that, right? Okay. So the first text we are going to read is, where do we stand? Now, when you have any text for reading, the first question you can ask is, what is the mode of writing in this text? When we write, we may write to narrate a story. We may write to describe a scene. We may write to define a concept. We may write to describe the process of doing something. We may write to offer example of something. We may write to persuade someone about something. And we may also write to argue a case. What's an argument? The word argument has two meanings. The popular meaning of argument is quarreling. You might say, don't argue with me. You mean don't quarrel with me. Right? But in the academic discipline, the word argument has different meaning. In academic discipline, an argument is when you reason, as a verb, reason. Reasoning. What is reasoning? In reasoning, you say something. And you say something important. Then you support what you say with a reason. This class is a boring class. You said it. You can say so, no problem. But why should I believe you? See, now you will say, this class is boring class because, now give a reason. If your reason is convincing enough, I'll believe you. And also conclude, oh yes, this class is boring. If your reason is not convincing enough, I'll reject you. Right? Then you say something, then you give a reason, then bring evidence, etc. I'll tell more in a while. Now, I said there are modes of writing. I give you examples. Now, this essay that we are going to read is an argument. It is in argumentative mode. The essay Where Do We Stand is written in argumentative mode. Now let me help you understand what are arguments in academic writing. You know, there are situations where there are people, they are doing something. For example, look, today I came to a class and I said, have you read the essay? Nobody has read. Then I said, now it's a problem, because now I will have to lecture a lot, because I can't ask you any question. You have no idea about the essay. I had uploaded a soft copy of the essay in the group. Even then you came without reading. Situation: college, classroom, students, teacher, teaching, learning. Situation, right? A situation. There is a situation. Now what happens? In situation, we have people and we have things going on. Now when these things are going on, sometimes they don't go on the right way. For example, you were supposed to come to my class watching the videos and reading the essay, but you came without reading the essay. So what happens? Now there is tension. Now there is tension. What is the tension? Tension is there are two elements and they are not in good relationship. Tension occurs when there are two elements, two components, and they are not in a good relationship. You have a boyfriend and you quarrel with him. Now there is a tension, right? Another word for tension is conflict. Conflict. What does the word conflict mean? Conflict means you can't go together. You are not compatible. You are not compatible. Oh, I had conflict with my daddy. So I said something, he disagreed. Now I'm not able to follow him. Or he is not following me. We are not able to go together. We are not able to become, we are not compatible. That is conflict. Look in this class. There is a teacher. Now let me show the conflict here. There is a teacher in this class. There are students. And this teacher uploaded something and said, read at home before you go to my class. Students didn't read. Now look, his expectation has failed. Now this will create a conflicting situation. In conflict, there are at least two parties. Conflict may arise between people and people like you and me. Teacher versus student. Conflict may arise man versus nature. You were riding your bike, there was flood. Conflict may arise individual versus society. In front of my home there is a public garden, and last night, whole night, there were 3 girls and 2 boys on the iron desks in the garden. They came there around 7 in the evening. Until 4 in the morning they were there gossiping. Why did they come there at night? Because they need darkness to share their love affair. Because society won't allow them to sit like that in the daytime. So they come at night. Conflict between the individual and society. And when you are in love, have you seen often it's in love affair, your society, your family might stand against you and you have conflict. So understand the idea of conflict, right? Now, when there is a situation leading to tension and conflict, now this conflict may develop into a problem. it may develop into a problem. If in an essay the tension or conflict grows into a problem, then you will see that the writer deals with a problem. So this essay deals with a problem. Now when an essay deals with a problem, first the writer presents a situation where you will see the problem. Then he defines the problem clearly. Then he explores the causes of the problem. He explores the causes of the problem. And finally, he recommends some solutions to avoid the problem. This is the structure of the writing. So we call this problem solution essay. What do we call it? We call this essay as a problem solution essay. So an argumentative essay can have problem solution structure. An argumentative essay can have problem and solution structure. Now there are other structures also, forms also. For example, suppose there is a topic, abortion, and we have a debate in class. Is abortion good? Should we allow abortion or should we ban abortion? Now, this is an issue. Abortion is an issue. What is an issue? Issue is any topic on which people have a divided opinion. If we all in this class agree about something, that's not an issue for us. If we all agree, that's not an issue for us. But if we disagree, that becomes an issue. Any topic on which some people are in the for side and some people are on the against side, that becomes an issue. Are you clear? What is issue? Something on which people have divided opinion. Am I clear? An issue is something on which people have divided opinion. 100% people do not agree on the topic. 80 people say one thing, 20 people say another thing. That becomes an issue. Right? Now, in a topic like this, abortion, which is a very controversial issue, if I say to you that we should ban abortion, now I say we should ban abortion. Then some of you say, no Divakar sir, how can you ban abortion? Just imagine I conceive an unwanted pregnancy and I'm not yet ready for bearing the baby because I have my career. I have to finish my education. I have to get a job. Then only I want to become a mother. I don't want to become a mother right now. So you say, no sir, we should allow abortion. Now we have the division. Ban it, allow it. Now, some of you may take this position, right? Some of you may take this position, right? So you are taking sides. In this controversy, you are taking side. This is called, if you write like this, taking a side, this is called position paper. What do we call it? Position paper. And such argument is known as position argument. So I told you two types of arguments. One, problem and solution argument, where you begin by presenting a situation. That situation shows a problem, then you define the problem clearly, then you explore the causes of the problem, and finally you suggest solutions to avoid the problem. That is called problem and solution essay. Another essay is you have a controversial topic where people have divided opinion, and you take one side. You take one side, this or that. You take a position. You take a position, and if you take this position aloud, then you will argue why abortion is necessary. You might say that sometimes contraceptives may not be available, so people may have unwanted pregnancies. You might say sometimes students who are yet planning careers may conceive. Sometimes you may say the couple may not be emotionally ready to become parents. You will talk like this. If you take this position, then you will say, oh, the fetus is life. The fetus is life. Life is God. Abortion, you insert tools in the womb and you cut the fetus piece by piece and you pull it out. There is a bucket full of blood. Fingers float in the blood. Oh God, I shouldn't say talk like this. There is an essay, wonderful essay you might like to read, written by a nurse. That essay is, "We do abortions here." You can Google and read. There's an essay, "We do abortions here," written by a nurse named Sally, Salley, Tisdale, Tishdale. A wonderful essay where a nurse tells how she practices abortion. Patients come. And in her essay, she does not take either of the positions. She takes a middle position. She takes a middle position. And she says, in these situations, abortion is necessary. In these situations, abortion is not necessary. So you decide. A very good essay, right? So I said, another argument may be position argument. I defined two types of argument papers. One, problem solution. Another, position. Okay. Now, why do we begin with this mode of writing right in the beginning of your course now? Why are we starting with an argumentative writing? Why we are not starting with a story, for example? There is a purpose. Your course, English course, has a component called as academic writing. Academic writing is writing. And writing means simply holding your pen and scribbling or typing. Right? What is academic writing? The type of writing which you do in your college is academic writing. The type of writing which you did in your school, for example. Maybe you made projects in different subjects, social studies, for example. Maybe you made drawings, maybe you wrote essays, paragraphs, you took exam essays, project work. All that writing you did in school life is academic writing. Now you will again do writing in college. Most of the writing you do in college at the university, higher level, is argumentative writing. Most of the writing you do in college is argumentative writing. In university life, in every subject you study, economics or accountancy or English, any subject, your job is identify problems. Your job is identify problems. There are two types of problems. How many? Two. One is a real life problem. Another is conceptual problem. Let me give an example. I have a real life problem. When I left my home, I assumed that they have already installed the smart board in BBIS class today. So I prepared my class to teach on the screen. And when I came here around 6:40 and looked into the room, I was shocked to find that we still have the traditional board. Then quickly I had to change my teaching idea, because my original plan was to use smart board, right? Digital. Now I have traditional board. I changed my mind. Now this is a real life problem. This is a real life problem, right? Now, real life problems may lead to conceptual problems. You know what happened? I went to the administration and I complained the lady. I said, where is BBIS sitting today, in the same room? She said, yes. Then I said, why you haven't changed the whiteboard into a digital board? She said, the supplier did not supply all the units mistakenly. They brought one unit less and we couldn't complete the task. So maybe today, tomorrow they will bring another unit and we'll install. Now, after this conversation with her, I thought there is management problem. There is management problem. If I was in the administration, I will make sure that digital board is installed a week before the class starts. Now what I'm doing? I'm changing a real life problem into a conceptual problem. And now I say academic management problem. Academic management problem. Now I can read some books on academic management and I can study what problems colleges have, and I can see if other colleges also have such problems, and I can do a research. You at the university are not concerned with real life problems, you are more concerned with conceptual problem. So let me write here, conceptual problem. What problem? Conceptual problem. There is a concept you don't understand. There is an idea you don't understand. Is that clear? Okay. So I said we are starting our course with this essay, which has been written in argumentative mode, because the major component of our course in English is what? Academic writing, and academic writing means argumentative writing. Now, let me move ahead. In the academic world, like college and university, arguments arise out of a situation. So, first there is a situation or there is a context. What do I mean by situation or context? I mean, there is a place, because nothing happens in a vacuum here, We are placed, we are not on moon, we are not on Venus, we are on earth. There is a place, like we are at Lalitpur, Hattiban LA College right now. Then there are people. There are people. And these people are doing some activities. They are doing some activities. Now, these activities in the beginning look normal. They look normal. But after a while, someone does or says something. Someone does or says something. This activity of saying or doing something, it breaks the normalcy and introduces the tension. The tension leads to conflict. The conflict develops the problem. The conflict develops the problem. This whole is called as the first element of argument, context. The first component of an argument is context. Look, today my initial plan was, when I left home I said, in the class I'll sit over there, I'll call you one by one, I'll give you 5 minutes each, I'll make you come here and I'll ask you, tell what you know about the essay. That was my plan. And I had thought initially that my class today will be student-centered. I had thought initially that today in class I'll be passive. I'll sit there because I assumed that you have watched my videos. I assumed that you have read the essay which I had uploaded in the group. But my assumptions failed. My assumptions failed. So my teaching strategy had to change. And I thought the class will be learner-centered, but the class is now teacher-centered. Problem. Situation. Place, LSEM college. People, Divakar sir and BBIS student. Activity, Divakar sir uploads video and text, says watch and read. Normal, Divakar sir thinks they have read and they will come reading. Someone does something, students don't read and don't watch videos. Breaks the normalcy. Divakar sir is disappointed early morning in class. He complains, students, why you did this? Tension. Divakar sir has tension because he has to change his teaching method now. He planned to be learner-centered. Now he has to be teacher-centered. He has to lecture. He hates lecturing, but he has to lecture now. Conflict. Divakar is not happy with BBIS people. Right on second day. This is not good. Problem. Students in Nepali higher education do not read at home. They come to class without reading. It's not only you, nobody reads. It's not only you, nobody reads. I know. Year by year I know. We keep complaining every year and you just give it a damn. Right? Fine, no problem. So first component in an argument is context or situation. Now, second thing I wanted to do is, I wanted to tell you the situation here, but I won't. No. I'm not going to explain you the context or situation in this video. You watch the video and tomorrow you tell me. I won't tell in the class. Second component is, an argument makes a claim. An argument makes a claim. Okay. For example, I could say, students do not like doing home reading, so teachers should not assign or wait a minute. teachers should not assign any home reading. So I say teachers should not assign any home reading. Claim. Teachers should not assign any home reading. What is a claim? A claim is an assertion. The noun assertion comes from the verb assert. A-S-S-E-R-T. And assertion is a sentence that is either true or false. I repeat, a claim is an assertion. What is a claim? What is a claim? A claim is an assertion. An assertion is a statement. For example, the sun rises in the east. This is a claim. Or it's so obvious. When I say students or teachers should not assign any home reading, that's a claim. That's an assertion. That's a statement. Either this is true or this is false. An assertion cannot be both true and false. An assertion cannot be both true and false. Either it is true or it is false. Now, the third element is reason or data. What is reason? Reason is reason. Okay, I'll ask them. Okay, why did you not read the essay at home? Give an answer. Simply.
I did not check the video.
Okay, I did not check the video. Okay, look here. Now, I write here. Because they don't check videos. Fine. Why didn't you read at home? Give a reason. Okay. Because they are not connected to the group. Now you can make 10 reasons, right? You have a claim, and now you have reasons. And these reasons, if they support the claim, we believe the claim. If you feel that these reasons are impractical, unrealistic, they don't back up the claim, you reject the claim. Right? So the third element is reason or data. The next element is evidence. If I say students don't check videos and you say, why should I believe it? Then I say, what's your name? What's your name? Manugya. Manugya. So then I say, Manugya told us so in class. It was Manugya on Friday, she said that she didn't check the video. So this shows that students often don't check the video. Now when I say it was Manugya who told us that they don't check videos, now they do not check video. Reason? It was Manugya who told me so, evidence. It was Manugya who told me so, evidence. If I say don't eat vegetables from Kalimati, claim. You say, why sir? Then I say, they contain pesticide, reason. Then you say, how can you say so sir? Then I say, okay, read page 13 in today's Kantipur. There is a news. That is evidence. That is evidence. Evidence is the place where you find the reason. Evidence is the place where you find the reason. Evidence may be hard and soft. Evidence are two types, hard evidence and soft evidence. What is hard evidence? A photograph is hard evidence. A video is hard evidence. Suppose she lost her mobile phone and it was found in my pocket. Now this is hard evidence. You can't deny it. She lost it and her mobile was in my pocket. I'm a thief then. You can't say no. Hard evidence. And there can be soft evidence also. Now we have 10 minutes. I won't teach more than this. Now your job is you watch the videos where I discuss these things and find the rest of the things. I want to explain. Find rest, and your job is find what the other elements are. There is one 15-minute video, I guess, in which I discuss elements of argument. And then find the material where I discuss this essay as an argument. I have explained this essay as an argument. I have explained up to para 4. And this afternoon, I'll explain from para 5 to 18. And tomorrow in class, I mean Sunday or next Wednesday when I have next class. Maybe I have next class a week later, maybe. Your next class is next Wednesday. So we have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. By that time, I will have uploaded many more videos on other lessons also. Watch them, understand the lesson. I will not teach the lesson in class. I'll invite you here and I'll say, okay, tell me about the argument. Tell me about thesis. Tell me about paragraph 1. Tell me about paragraph 3, and you will have to tell it. There is something called independent learning. What did I say? Independent learning. It means you don't depend on the teacher for learning. You take your own responsibility. You Google, you use internet services, you borrow books, you think, and you prepare yourself, taking minimum support from the teacher. Now at college level, in school, there is a lot of support from the teacher, right? I guess. Yes, we will support you, but now we want you to be independent learners. Now take your pen, open a new page in your diary or copy. For 10 minutes, summarize what happened in this class today. Your time starts now. For 10 minutes, write continuously. Now you will write non-stop for 10 minutes. What you will write? You will summarize today's class. You will remember when I came in class. You will remember what things I did in class, and you will record them. Your time starts now. Your time starts now. If you lack ideas, you can consult your friend sitting next to you, but don't be too noisy. Do not copy your friend's copy. You can consult them if you forget something. Now your job is, for 10 minutes, write what we did in class today.
So we have to do those assignments in this note copy or like
Assignments, let me explain you. I told earlier. The assignments in the videos will be done on single pages like this. And you will buy such clear bag, and you will affix a paper here, write your name detail, your name, email, not phone number. You will never share your phone numbers with me. You will not ask for my phone number. You will not ask for my phone number. You will not share your phone number. You will communicate with me through official mail of the college, okay? And in this white clear bag, you do the assignment and then put here. And when I say give me the assignment, give me the bag. Give it the bag. I'll go through it and I'll give it back with the bag. And at the end of the 6 months, you will see that this clear bag has a lot of papers. And heavier your bag, better your grades. Better your grades. Lighter your bag, lower your grades. Because day by day, this is a hard evidence of your working class. I brought just as an example to tell you how to do. So is that clear? All the assignments you will submit in loose sheets and you will submit them in a clear bag. Okay, go on. For 10 minutes, continuously write what we did in class today. Someone called me.
So can't we do the assignments in our copy? Because I think that might
If
be more regimented.
this copy is a fair, okay, this copy is a fair note copy. If I carry this, I'll have to carry 37 copies, right? In my office. It's quite clumsy for me to do this thing, and I can't manage it. That's why I ask you to send individual pages like that. Or Optionally, you do here, cam scan and mail me.
So to do all the assignments which you will be uploading every single hour or just one?
I may upload a lot of things. Be wise to manage and decide how to move ahead. You do not need to do everything right the same day. But I'll be uploading a lot of things related with the lesson. Do as much as you can. If you cannot do something, let me know. Divakar sir, this part I'm not able to do right now. I'll think of doing it. That's my personal channel. That's my channel. What I upload, that's not official channel, right? So take help of the channel. You may even avoid watching any videos if that's fine for you. No problem. That is additional support. The videos are additional support. And what I explain in the videos, I won't explain in class. Why? Because I want to save my time to allow you to participate in class. And I want to pressurize you. In what sense? I want you to use your home time for my work. And in class, come ready for the subject and you go over there and make a presentation. Look, today what happened? I spoke a lot, right? You were silent. This is not a good thing. Today's class is a bad class. Why? Because Divakar sir spoke a lot. You just listened passively. And the worst way of teaching and learning is listening. Listening is not learning. Looking is learning. Doing is learning. Teaching is the best way of learning. So I will place you over there. You will be the teacher for the day and you will explain the lesson. One by one. Everybody will explain some lessons, right? That's the method. Yes.
What should we write in that spiral notebook?
In that spiral notebook, for example, this evening, you begin by, I woke up 5:30 this morning and I did these activities. Yeah? Okay, fine. Then you will record what happened in this class briefly. You will record all the classes briefly. You will pass judgment about the teachers. You liked, you didn't like. You will complain them in your diary. He taught me the English, I didn't get it. Right? This is the record of your academic progress. Your diary is a record of your academic progress. If you have any problem in subject, write over there. Right? Are you clear? Okay, keep writing. So I stop my camera here now.